Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing good this morning. What's going on? Nice to see you guys this morning. Good morning, AGC staying away. Good morning. How's it going? Good morning. From Chicago, love it. I'm fantastic. How about you? I'm dead, dude. Then there's something. I'll be great. I'm just in this session. Nice of anyone by my side. Hi, how's it going? From New York. Love New York. ATMC staying away. Clover Health staying away. Yo, what's going on? Lemonade is a fantastic stock. If you're even thinking about buying it, buy it right now. TRXC, good long-term hold. There's not really a limit on what they can do, honestly. What's going on? From Pittsburgh, love it. IDEX staying away. Let's go. Good morning. It is currently Thursday here in Grand Rapids, and we are ready to go. After a little bit of a down day yesterday, TYME ready to come back strong to end this week. I'm very confident. We might see a dip in the morning today, but it's looking pretty good in my mind. What are we buying today? We might buy some stuff today. We're going to see. TYME, it's doing good. Had a little bit of dip yesterday. Good morning. Thank you guys so much for being here with me this morning in my live stream. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let's get into it. Currently right now our portfolio is at $7,689. TYME sitting at $2.94. NEO going down to that $61.70 range. Not too shabby. I'll take it. DLT8 staying away. GR here. I'm from GR2. Let's get it. Here we go. Maybe we can meet up sometime. Why not? Life's boring nowadays, right? ATOS, it could be good. Staying away, though. Let's see. DNN, they had an offering, so expect a huge dip followed by a huge uprip. SNDL expected to hit $5 by the end of the week. It was at $2.30 yesterday, and it's now $3.40. You see, most of the time when they say, oh, this stock's going to go up to this price, I actually hear people saying it's going to go to $10 over the next 2 weeks. And when they tell you it's going to go to $10 over the next 2 weeks, they're lying to you. So what they're doing is they have a bunch of money in their stock, right? And they want it to go up, so they're saying it's going to this ridiculous amount, and then they'll sell right before the amount that they told you, so they end up with the profits and you don't. So don't listen to those people. That company is almost bankrupt. Put calls on SNDL. I wouldn't do calls on SNDL. How's it going? Thank you so much, Mark. XL, love XL. SCYX, I love it. Let's see, ACMC or GTech. I like GTech a little bit better. VSL looking pretty good to me. Bant staying away. My dad set up a custodial account for me. What stock should I invest in? It all depends on how much money you have, but personally, when you're just starting out, I want you to invest in companies that you've only heard of, companies that you've personally bought from, maybe Coca-Cola. Let's see. Switch is a good one. They're headquartered in Grand Rapids. They're making a data farm. XL Fleet, maybe Fubu. Maybe Apple, Microsoft, things like that, a little bit safer to kind of edge out your portfolio first. You don't want to just put money into an account and just instantly make your dad think you're the worst stock trader in the history of the world, if you know what I mean. XPL staying away, SNDL staying away. Why did Tilray go to $72? Because it was my favorite weed stock. Of course it went to $72. ITRM, I love ITRM long term. Let's see here, UWMC, it's getting pushed down. A lot of these SPACs are getting pushed down a lot. You just got to keep your head on and know that they're just pushing it down so they can get the shares at a cheaper price. It's a long-term hold. It's not a get rich in a week thing, MVIS, personally, I love MVIS long-term. TRXC, like it. CCIV, staying away. XL is definitely a buy. ZOM, staying away. BRQS. NEO price today. Right now, NEO is at $61.60. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm still at 5.33% on it. ITRM looking good. I like the LTR. ATMC staying away. LI is not a buy. MDK. I have some MDK. I have 50 shares of MDK. MKD, I'm sorry. I'm currently at 0.35% on that, more of a longer-term hold. NLK long-term. Let's see, what percentage up do you normally sell? It's different for a lot of different stocks, right? So sometimes I'll expect to hold the stock for a really long time, and then in a couple days it'll just shoot up 100%. When you get those kinds of gains that you're just like, wow, I can't believe that it actually went up this fast, right? When you get those gains, that's when it kind of is your show to tell you that you should probably sell your shares or at least sell half of them to minimize your risk, because just assuming once your stock skyrockets, assuming that it's going to go up even more and more and more, kind of like what people are doing with SNDL right now, it's not going to end well. Time a buy under $3? Absolutely a buy under $3. The offering closed at $2.50. That would be the absolute bottom worst case scenario, and it's not going underneath that $2.50. You better know those rich people aren't going to be losing their money. MVIS, I like MVIS. NVAX, personally, I would stay away from it. Let's see. You heard about Biden tax plan on taxing unsettled stocks. So what people don't realize is that you can't just tax everything. You can't just do anything in government without anyone's approval. It's not going to happen, guys. All those people own stocks. They're going to make sure that they can't do that. Of course, he might propose it, right? But in the end of the day, if you make more money, you're going to get taxed more on that money. That's just how it works. Don't not trade stocks because you're going to get taxed on a short-term capital gains tax. I just made $2,000 on TYME in the past couple days. I'm going to get taxed on that, but guess what? I wouldn't have got that money if I didn't make it from the stock market. Of course, I'm going to get taxed on it, but let's see. SNDL actually going for a dip. I have no idea what SNDL is going to go. If they tell you they know where SNDL is going, they have no idea, guys. It's an uncharted territory. Tilray tanking. Oh, yeah, it's tanking right now. I got into cannabis yesterday. They had a huge run-up, and pot stocks are historic for burning people at really high prices. That's why I always tell you guys to be very careful with them, because they're kind of just, let's pump our stock and get everyone's money, right? They're not making that much money. It's really hard to individually invest in a weed stock because you don't know if they're making sales, you don't know if they're making money, you don't know how they're doing. So I invested my stock pick of the day today in POTX, the ticker POTX. It's a global cannabis ETF, and so without taking all the risk on one company, we're going down 40% up 40% the next day. Just being in a cannabis ETF, really well-rounded for you. Day trades today, I don't day trade. Let's talk AMC. Is it time to cut losses? Let's see. I don't believe it's time to cut losses, guys. It looks like they're really staying like 538-ish, 538, 536. That seems to be the bottom for AMC right now. I mean, maybe if it goes under that mark, the let's see. Yeah, like 540-ish, 536, 538. If it goes underneath 538, yeah, take profit, take a loss on it. But I still think it has a chance to go up. I don't personally own any, but for those who do, I think you still got to hold on to it. I think you have no other choice. Selling any positions today. So right now, TYME looking pretty good. We're up 38%. LGVW, I want to hold it out to the merger. It's up 16%, so I'm holding that. NEO holding that. I'm probably going to hold my 35 shares till about $70. And then I'm going to sell 15 of them, hold 20 long-term. Switch, I'm holding that long-term. Kodak, I'm holding that long-term. I want more than a 2% gain. POTX, holding that long-term. Molecular Data, I'm probably going to hold that long-term too. BotX, I have one BotX ETF. It's an artificial intelligence ETF. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good. I'm just letting you guys know. But yeah, I have one of those holding that long-term. XL Fleet holding that long-term, worth way more than it is right now. ZNTE, taking a little bit of a risk on it. It's kind of a new company, electric planes, why not, right? I have 5 shares, down 2.98%. FUBU, I believe in FUBU. I have 10 shares, I'm down 5%, lost $26 so far on it. Not a huge deal with everything doing so great, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to really sell much right now. If I'm going to sell anything, it might be OCGN. I bought it way too high. I bought it at like $12.66. It's at $9.59 right now, but I only put a little bit in it, so don't worry about that. Down 24%. Might just kind of hold on to it. Don't have a lot of cash right now. Look at Microvisions after time. Oh yeah, Microvisions looks pretty good too. I think it's gonna be a good one. SNDL, what are you selling at? I don't own SNDL. If you own SNDL, I would sell it as soon as I possibly can, because weed stocks are gonna take that dip after that huge day yesterday. Bubble, I think it's too high. OZSC, I like it. Entry point for ITRM. ITRM is definitely a long-term stock. It's not a day trade. It's not going to make you $1,000 today. It made us a pretty good amount of money a little bit ago. But you got to remember, there's still a gap to fill. Where they're way over the moving average on ITRM right now, like way over, right? And so you just got to be really, really careful. Really, really careful with ITRM. I wouldn't buy in right now. I feel like a good buy point would probably be around $2, $2.25, but who knows? Could just keep skyrocketing. SPCE, great long-term hold. GSAT, like it. Tilray, my favorite weed stock. If you got to pick one, just bought premium because you've helped me. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Shout out to, let's see. I have to find you again. So many comments. Jen Moulin, thank you so much. I might have pronounced that wrong. I'm sorry, but I really appreciate your support. I'm really glad I can help you every single day. I just requested to follow you. Thank you. Much love. I really appreciate you supporting me on this journey. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. ATSI keeps pushing up. Yeah, it does. What's going on, Michael the investor, I think. Michael Der Investor. I like it. It has a good ring to it. Thank you for the gift. I really appreciate it. Do you ever look at CBAT? Yeah, I like CBAT. IVR staying away. CTRM staying away. Clover Health staying away. CSCW staying away. CTRM staying away. What price are you selling your TYME stock at? So the plan for TYME stock, again, it went up a really good amount in the last couple of days. Went down a pretty good amount yesterday, but don't get too scared by that. You know, this is a long-term stock. Got a lot of people. The average price per share on this stock is still $6.59 in the average market. So that's a huge deal. If you're below $3.59 or 51 cents, whatever I said, you're in a great position, guys. They're trying to scare the average investor, which is currently at that price. And that's what they're doing right now, kind of consolidating that huge drop yesterday at the beginning. Really scared a lot of people, probably got a lot of people out. But you just got to keep your head on. High Tide? No, I haven't heard of it. PLTR long-term, I'm in at 31. Yep, PLTR long-term. LGVW, personally, I think right now is a pretty good time to enter LGVW. They have their meeting the 12th, which happens to be tomorrow. So if that goes well, it should skyrocket to about 30 if it goes well. AMD, I like AMD. Stock pick of the day today was POTX, POTX. It's currently, I'm up 2.3% on it. I bought it at $26.75 yesterday. But yeah, POTX, it's a global cannabis ETF for the long term. SLRX, GME staying away. Pharmaceutical company at $3. Oh, it went way too high up the moving average. If you own this stock, I would 100% sell it. It looks like it's going to be coming back down to approximately $2.21, which is a pretty significant drop. So personally, I'm staying away from that. NVAX, personally, I love NVAX long term. Let's see. I thought you have Clover. Why staying away? You know, I did have Clover. I sold it strictly because it could be a longer term hold. It could do really well. I'm not saying it won't do well, but I personally sold it because I was going for a really quick swing trade, and I was wrong on how that trade was going to perform, so I just sold it for a 1% gain. I'm not saying that you shouldn't own it. I'm saying, personally, I don't own the stock. I used to own the stock, sold the stock, put it in a different stock. It worked pretty well, but Clover Health could be good long-term. It's just not how do you join the Discord? Go into my bio on my TikTok, click the link tree, and then click the Stock TikTok Challenge Discord, the Stock Forge thingy. Yeah. Do I like BotX? BotX. It's at 19 cents. No, I do not. Every stock at 19 cents, I promise you, if you see a stock at 19 cents and you think you should buy it, I promise you, more than likely 99 out of 100 times should not buy it because it's priced that way for a reason. Everyone should join the Discord. Yeah, everyone should join the Discord. Yeah, just go to my bio, click the link tree, and then go to the free Stock Forge. You can see all of my live trades updated right when I do them in the Stock TikTok Challenge at the bottom tab, but make sure to accept the rules to be able to have access to the free stuff. TTCF, personally, I like TTCF long term. I'm not getting into it. TTOO, It looks pretty good, but personally, I'm staying away. I think it was Monopoly. DNN, personally, I would stay away from it right now. They have an offering. I would wait till that offering closes, but once that offering closes, it should go right back up. Qualcomm being manipulated, it 100% is being manipulated. Qualcomm is being manipulated. You're seeing a lot of big stocks being manipulated right now. Don't let their manipulation get to you. You know that those stocks are very good, and they are great companies making lots of money, and don't let them phase you. SNDL, you think it's going to tank today? I do think it's going to tank today. I think most cannabis stocks are going to tank today because what happens, it tanked a lot this morning, so it's just going to scare people. It's probably going to go back up again. Over the long term, it's going to be great, but personally, it's really hard to be able to invest in one specific cannabis company because when someone goes to buy weed, they're not saying, oh yeah, can I get it from Aurora Cannabis? Can I get it from Tilray? They're not doing that. They're just going to a dispensary, picking a random one and getting it. Whatever company is there, that's the weed that they get. And most of the time, they don't even go to the dispensary because it's way too expensive. They just go to the guy down the street that's growing it, and that's a much better and cheaper alternative. I love XL. I believe it's a buy, yes. Bingo, looking pretty good to me. TYME can go higher than its target. Well, it's going to go higher than it currently is right now. I still own 1,100 shares. I surely hope it's not done. That would be a big blow for me, 1,100 shares. I've never owned that many shares of any stock in my life. But hey, we're taking a risk. This risk we had to take, and it's looking really good with all the news that came out and the company behind them, and I'm just really excited for TYME. Beyond Meat, I love Beyond Meat. I think it's going to be a fantastic long-term. Wyatt Carden, my man, my right-hand brother, what's going on? I'm hanging out with you later today. I'm hype. We're not getting our weed from Aurora, I'm telling you. Don't buy ACB just to be able to get those quick gains. You got to be really careful. ABCL and Ever, I love those two companies. Fantastic companies. BotX, I do not like BotX. OCGN, personally staying away from it. I didn't stay away from it. I bought 6 shares and I'm down 23%. But oops, right? But everything else doing pretty good. Good thing I only went light on that one. I'm holding it. What's a PT on TYME? Currently, I'm going to be selling half of my shares at a price point of $5.50 and trying to sell the rest for $8. SNDL staying away, VYNE staying away, Vail staying away. Check out OZON. I like OZON. Workhorse, I like it. Fate, I like it. HCMC, no. CPUH, no. IPOE, no. HCMC, no. VYNE, no. BMBI, no. Why are you saying staying away from Aurora Cannabis? Because they're not making money. There was reports earlier in the year that they were almost out of money. Their cash burn was completely out of control. No one's going to dispensaries to buy anything yet. It's all speculation on, oh, this may happen. It might be as big as cigarettes at everywhere around the world. It might do this. It's all speculation. They're not making any money. More than half the cannabis companies will probably go bankrupt. Sleep Number, I like Sleep Number. SNDL, I don't like SNDL. Let's see. We do in Florida. Oh, in Florida you guys do? That's actually pretty cool. But personally, it's going to be like that. But you're not buying from a specific company. You don't know what company you're buying from. Are you buying from Tilray? Are you buying from Aurora? Are you buying from all these other cannabis? You don't know. It doesn't tell you on the thing, you know? It's not happening today. It might not happen tomorrow. You got to be patient with TYME. If you don't want to be patient with TYME, you need to sell it right now. I'm telling you. You got to be patient. Promise. CGIX. Cancer Genetics. I think it's way too high. Its moving average was sitting at around 540, and it jumped all the way to $17, and it's all the way back down to $8. Personally, I'm staying away. Lexigene to the moon. Yeah, it could be good. Rocket Mortgage, like it. AMRS, like it. Clover Health, personally staying away. AHFD, staying away. NEO, I love NEO. What's your opinion on cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is going to be huge. It's the future of money, right? But the thing is, with cryptocurrency, you have to be really careful. I only recommend about 5 to 10% of your portfolio being in cryptocurrency. I don't recommend any more of it. But you got to stick with the big players: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Chainlink. VeChain, Basic Attention Coin, those are all going to do great. I have Tilray. Where would you sell? Personally, if you have Tilray right now, after that huge day the other day, it's at $60-something, guys. I called this at 10. That's when you take your profit right now. You can always buy back, guys. You can always buy back or even buy a pot ETF with the profits you made. You gotta secure those profits when you get them, because it really hurts when you're right about something. You make a bunch of money, you think it can go higher, and then it all fades away. Nothing worse than that. Bumble staying away. Joey, did see Microvision? I did. I started investing probably as soon as I could by myself, 18. But I was paper trading since I was 12. I've been involved in cryptocurrency since I was really young. I've loved cryptocurrency for a really long time. That's kind of what got me into it. But yeah, I've just loved stocks and investing my whole entire life. Sorry, my cat's being annoying. Do you have any ideas about GNOG? Personally, I'm staying away from that one. Thank you so much for the donation. DraftKings a long-term, 100%. Yeah. I'm predicting about $100 by the end of the NBA season. The playoffs for DraftKings and FanDuel are going to be huge. Paper trading? Yeah. So when I was young, I would do paper trading. And so what paper trading is basically before I could trade stocks or had money to trade stocks, I just basically fake trade stocks. So I took this economics class in 8th grade, and we did this fake stock market thing where you basically is all real stock markets. You just got fake money and you put your fake money in there and you traded with it, and I kind of learned the patterns, and just looked at the stock market every single day and loved it. And I was really excited to do it, and I wanted to be prepared when I started when I was 18. I started saving up when I was 16 to be able to go into the market. I didn't really ask for a custodial account by then. I didn't really know you could do those kinds of things. That was when there wasn't really free trading. You had to pay like $10 every time you bought and sold a stock. So, yeah. I'm staying away from Bumble. I just think it's a little overvalued. I think Bumble's going to be great over the long term. Personally, I just think it has a little bit of a dip left to go. TNXP is looking good to me. Good news about them this morning. SNDL buy, no. Plug, looking good. Litcoin, like it, my pleasure. What's up with ZNTE? Personally, I have 5 shares of ZNTE. It's a long-term hold, still very early. There's rumors of them merging with an electric plane company, and I don't know about you, but I feel like electric planes are being left out of the EV rally. Everyone's talking about electric cars. What about electric planes, electric boats, electric tractors, stuff like that that people aren't really thinking about? I think Chainlink could possibly go to like $50, $100. It could, long term. The cryptocurrency, it's not a day trade. It's not a thing that you want to put your money into and stare at every single day, be like, oh, I'm going to sell here, sell here, sell here. No. You buy cryptocurrency and you hold on to it. You buy a small amount every certain amount of time that you're okay with, that you don't need. What company is the electric plane? It's under the ticker ZNTE. They are a SPAC merger. So again, a little bit of risk here. Really early, guys. But SPACs have been doing pretty well this year. Electric planes could be huge. You wear the same fit every day, my guy. I like this hat. I can wear a hat the same day I want. This sweatshirt I wore a couple days in a row. You're right about that. But that's just how I roll. I'm not gonna try to dress up for you guys and try to interpret me as someone that I'm not. I'm a college student. I'm a 22-year-old college student in Grand Rapids. It's busy all the time. I have to pay $1.50 in quarters every single cycle I do for my laundry downstairs that I share with the whole entire apartment. So that's why I don't do laundry as much. I don't smell like bad or anything. I actually have 2 of these hoodies, if you didn't know that. So yeah, I wore it 3 days in a row, I think, maybe 2 days, and I have 2 of them. So I think that's okay. I can pretty much do whatever I want. But not going to portray someone that I'm not. I'm just being myself. I could try to be fake all I want. I could come up in a suit in this every single day and say, oh yeah, look how fly I look. I'm so cool and rich. But I'm never going to do that because that's just not the truth. You think LGVW goes down today? I don't. Best penny stocks for now? Personally, I really like the stock. Wow. Blank, right? Hold on, let's see. ITVR. Where is it? I have to find it. Hold on. I like AB too. AB looks pretty good to me. Alliance burst site. I can't pronounce it, but it looks pretty good. Let's see here. I can't find it. That's really weird. I was just on it the other day. Weird. I'm sorry. I'll look later and I'll try to message you. Let's see. Do you get Popeyes? Because I know there's some in GR. I love Popeyes. I think Popeyes has the best chicken out of any chicken store I've ever been to, right? But my girlfriend doesn't like Popeyes. She likes KFC a little bit better, but I don't care. I love Popeyes. I get it every once in a while, but I try to not get food like that too often, because if you just get food like that every day, it starts to become a habit, and then you spend too much money, and all my money needs to be investing, because I'm trying to be a millionaire one day and own the Detroit Lions. Make an impact on the world, Chicken Shack, dude. I love Chicken Shack. I think the best wings, though, would have to be Wingstop. Wingstop, by far, best wings. I had Wingstop probably a month ago. I'll never get B-Dubs wings again. I'm telling you that right now. Go to Wingstop. It's good. Can you explain SPAC mergers? So, basically, if a SPAC merger is a company that is a company that wants to buy another company, and basically that company will turn into shares of the company once they merge, and they become one company. So this ticker at ZNTE, say I'm ZNTE, I have a bunch of money and I want to buy into a EV plane company, right? So I'm going to call all the EV plane companies and say, hey, I want to merge with you. What do you think? And they do the merger, and those shares become shares of the company that they merged with, and same with the holders for them. And then you turn into ZNTE, goes to a different ticker, and then it is known as the next electric plane stock that everyone's talking about that no one knows about yet, right? So that's the plan. That's the plan. But it doesn't always turn out that way, of course. It could just never get a deal and just go all the way down and just do terrible. But we haven't seen that happen recently. A lot of these SPACs have been doing great this year. I expect at least a little pump on it. But I think electric vehicles are great. But electric planes, that's a fantastic concept. What's the ticker? ZNTE. Z as in zebra, N as in Nigeria, T as in TikTok, and E as in elephant. LPCN. B Square, person staying away. Nokia staying away. SNDL staying away. Airline stocks, I'm staying away from all airline stocks and cruise lines until the end of 2021, because that's when business travel is suspended to, with airlines and cruise lines making about 75 to 80% of their money due to business travel. I'm avoiding them till then. OLTK, passing. VGAC, heard a lot about that. VGAC. I just filled the gap right here. Wow, VGAC, did you just find a banger right here? Dang, I do like it. It looks pretty good to me. Looking at the financials, looks pretty new. Let's see, news. Yeah, it looks pretty good. VGAC, adding that to my watch list. Bang. Watch list, boop. Cool. Thank you. Oh no. I don't know what it was. What crypto do I recommend? I think my top 3 cryptos are Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So BTC, ETC, and LTC. What platform do you use? I personally use Webull. I love Webull. If you need to use Webull and you want to transfer to it, I have a referral link in my bio. Just go into my bio link tree, click that, and then there should be a button that says Webull referral link. You get 2 free stocks with it. I'm actually currently, Webull wanted to do a deal with me a long time ago like this. And I said no, so I think it's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm probably going to contact Webull. We're going to try to make that referral link give 4 free stocks instead of 2, because they said they would do it for me before. I don't see why not now. I think that'd be a good way for you guys to kind of start out. If you're switching to Webull, you get 4 instead of 2. That'd be great. More TYME. Personally, I think TYME is going to do great. It's at 298. It's sitting around the support. It's at 297 now. But like I said, it's going to go up and down a lot. It's going to be a crazy journey all the way to $5.50 and $8. You just got to stay in there. Trust the process. I know a lot of people say trust the process when they don't know what they're talking about, but TYME is a great stock. I have a lot of faith behind it. I bought it at $1.76, took profit at $4.16, bought more when it dipped. I like this stock. Bumble, personally staying away. Woo, let's get it. What about Fuel Cell, Plug Power? I love those stocks. GM, great long-term hold. AEZ, long-term hold. TYME, 8+. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Let's go. Tesla Cell, personally, I wouldn't. Slowly but surely. TYME, slowly but surely. It wasn't slowly but surely when it was going up. It went from about 176 to 492 in like an hour. It was crazy. I never made more money that fast in my life. Probably never will. I will, but, Apple, I love Apple. What stocks are you liking right now to buy? I really like the cannabis ETF. I really like the bots ETF. You got to be really careful right now in the market. It's going crazy. Some stocks are like meme stocks, like SNDL. There's no way SNDL goes to $20 or $15. It's just not going to happen. You guys got to be realistic with your things. You got to be realistic. When you get a huge gain, like a lot of people got on SNDL, that's when you sell it before they short your ass, ARC-F, I love ARC-F. ITRM, great long-term hold. Believe it or not, I actually think ITRM long-term, like 2-3 years, I think can go to $100. And I know that's crazy to say, but yes, I think it can go to $100. ITRM, long-term. Watch for it. MBRX, I like MBRX personally. I do like that one. Thank you guys all for joining the live stream. Stop it. Scratching my wall. PTN XL and time frame. I'm never gonna be able to say, oh, it's gonna go to this price and this exact day. I can't do that. No one can do that. And if they tell you they can, they're lying to you guys. XL, I own 25 shares. My price target's about $50. Between sometime right now and the end of the year, I believe it will hit $50 because it is a great company. Your content is cool, dude. Thanks. Thank you so much. VGAC. Yep, VGAC was the one I liked a little bit ago. Couldn't find it. How do you feel about pot stocks? I love pot stocks, but investing in a specific pot stock is way too risky in my personal opinion. So what I did yesterday is my pick of the day today, and it's actually down a bunch because all pot stocks are tanking. And so if you own a pot stock, they're down way more right now than my ETF. But look at the ticker POTX, POTX. It's a cannabis ETF, a global ETF for cannabis. And so as it becomes more popular and gets more sales in the overall industry, it's going to make that stock go up, and you don't have to guess on which cannabis stock is going to be the one. What was the electric plane company? It's a SPAC. It's going to be ZNTE. ZNTE. I have 5 shares of that. I'm down 3% on it. Got in pretty high, not going to lie. But overall, in the long term, if this merger goes through and they do what they're trying to do, it's going to be much higher than this. You'll donate $50 every $1 TYME goes up. That's what I like to see. I'm going to be rolling in the dough then if it goes up to $8, right? It's at $2.93. Woohoo! I really appreciate every single person that's ever donated me money, ever supported me. You guys realize that I'm a broke 22-year-old college student trying to get by in investing. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to play with. I would be rich by then if I did. By now if I did. But I just want to thank you guys so much for the support. Every single morning you guys come on with me, all these questions, give me all the support, give me the confidence to be who I truly am every single day, and I appreciate every single one of you. It's 9:34, and the market is already open. TYME starting to dip a little bit here. Will DNN spike down? I believe it will. It will spike down. It just had a share offering. I would sell it as soon as you can if you're in DNN. How do you feel about OGI? Personally, I like OGI. Time will go to 550 in a year. I think it will be much less than a year for 550, but we'll just have to see. I honestly see it in this month, 550. But we'll see. What's going on? Real John God. Hopefully you're doing good, my dude. VJack pays off. You owe me a steak dinner. If you can come to Grand Rapids, I'll more than happily buy you a steak dinner if it pays off. I didn't personally do anything, but right now with the price action on SNDL right now, let's see. So SNDL is going to the moon, guys, right? Everyone told you it was going to the moon, going to $10 today. Oh, down 6.44% today. It looks like they lied again. I'm telling you, They told you to buy more and made it go up pre-market 40% almost, and it tanked 6% to start the day. Personally, I believe it's oversold. If you're in SNDL right now and you haven't sold yet, hold on to your shares. There's going to be another pump. It's starting to bottom out. I believe it's way oversold. I believe cannabis just got way oversold this morning, personally. So it's going to be a great time to pick up that POTX ETF. I went from being up 20% to down 6%, and that's a huge fluctuation, right? But that's for an ETF. Imagine specific stocks. You guys just got to be careful. AMBL long-term. I love AMBL long-term, personally. TYME trying to come back here at $2.93. Mara, personally, if you want Mara, I'm not touching Mara. If you want something involved in cryptocurrency, buy the actual crypto, I promise. It's much more profitable. You're investing in a company with Mara that owns cryptocurrency when you can just own cryptocurrency yourself. I promise. More profitable. Any short-term moves, thinking of Naked? Personally, I'm not touching Naked. It's just a company that's going to go bankrupt. But no one knows when it's going to go bankrupt, so you guys got to be very, very careful. You could lose a lot of money on that. ADA, personally, I love ADA. ADA looks good to me. I want to double check, though. Let's see. Adaptive Biotechnologies. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. $62.75. It has a market cap of $8.47 billion. 473 employees. Their earnings pretty solid. They're not losing too much. They should be profitable here in the long term. I do like that stock. CLII, personally, I'm staying away from it. PSEC, I love PSEC. No, it's a crypto. Oh, it is a crypto. I must have looked at the wrong stock. I would probably stay away from it then. Only stick to the big ones. Cardano, I love Cardano as a cryptocurrency. I would probably rate it as a top 10 crypto in the next couple of years. I think ADA, Cardano, Cardano. Yep, Cardano is going to be a good crypto over the long term. But I wouldn't put all of your money into it. Keep doing your thing. Thank you so much, my dude. What's a good buy point for NEO right now? Let's see. NEO. Yeah, buy NEO right now. It's going up. How long an ITRM? Long. Like, I'm talking long. I bought 2 shares of POTX. Thanks, Joey. Love to see it. Yeah, POTX is going to do great over the long term, especially if you want to be exposed to pot when it comes to the stock market, but you don't want to take the large risk that comes with investing in one specific pot company. Your stock pick of the day. My stock pick of the day today is going to be POTX. It's down a bunch right now, but it's an ETF. It's going to be good. Good buy. You know, it's sitting at $24. I'm going to buy, how much money do I got right now? Yeah. I'm going to buy 2 shares of POTX. No, not going to buy 2 shares of POTX, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to buy, I'm going to keep it. I'm going to buy 1 more share of BOTZ this morning. BOTZ. It's an artificial intelligence ETF. I love artificial intelligence. I think it's going to do very well. If it's going to take over the world and take over everyone's jobs, might as well make money off of it, right? That's my thought on it. Yeah, just bought 1 share of BOTZ at a price point of $36.28. $36.28. Let's see here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. Let's see. TYME still go tanking. TYME still go. Don't worry. I'm holding on to my shares, and you should too. Don't get too concerned. I did this exact same thing yesterday. Guys, I love you guys all. I love AG Eagle Ariel, crypto app, Coinbase. Do I hold TYME? I would. Yep, hold TYME. Thank you guys so much for joining my live stream today. I appreciate every single one of you. Make sure to do your own research, stick to your plan, and as always, happy trading.